We live, bro. We live. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Lucious Podcast, episode 17. I'm here with my panel. I got BJ, Ray, Buddy. How y'all doing?
Chilling.
Good. It's Saturday night, boy. We got the pod tonight. We got some shit. Y'all motherfuckers come on in. Hey, y'all share this shit.
Hey, y'all share this shit.
Yeah, y'all share this shit. Garbage. Oh God, no. How was y'all's week, man? You know, we started with asking how your week was. How was your week, BJ?
Week was all right. We close to getting up out of here, so I'm thankful for that.
That nigga BJ give man answers, boy. Straight to the point, nigga. I ain't give you no details. This shit sucked. You know it sucked. Renetta, how was your weekend?
My week was fine. My nail tech came over the other day. We had a good conversation. I went to SEMO or Southeast Missouri State to go see my cousins, and that was about it.
Okay.
That's it. My week was outstanding. I may or may not have been to man. Listen, okay, look. So I went to the club. I went to the club last night and with my cousin. Well, two of them. Listen, man. First of all, I'm too old to be out past 10:30. Too old to be outside. Man's had me hopping different clubs at 40 years old. First time ever, I felt like I was about to die and I wasn't even drinking. I'm in that mud dying. I don't know none of the dances. All the young people doing TikTok routines. Yo, I don't know none of the TikTok dances. Everybody got their phone out filming the dances. I felt like an old man in there. I'm just looking around like I'm in the country. I was like, yeah, I need to go home, man, and take the back and body for my back. Get me some medicine for my knees. Get a little. Everything was hurting. I wasn't even dancing just because I was outside. I know I'm an old man. It was all right.
It hit you hard, don't it?
Man, listen, man.
You realize you old?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a hard pill to swallow now.
Bro, that 11 o'clock hour is tough, boy. That shit is like the middle of your day. It's like right after lunch. That 11 o'clock hour, you like, nigga, if I can go sit down, I'll take me a little quick nap and I'm going to be re-energized and go from 1:30 to 4.
Power naps are amazing. Them 15 to 30-minute power naps are amazing.
Oh, yeah.
That's too much playing. Like, I need an hour or it ain't going to do nothing for me.
Nigga, like what I like to do is take a Benadryl, so I know I'm gonna get.
Oh, you gonna get it in with that?
The deepest sleep ever.
I hit the age.
Ready, nigga. I stayed for 5 days. That shit got crack in it.
I'm at the age where I don't say nap no more. I just say let me close my eyes for a little bit.
Yeah, I would take a nap and went to sleep.
You know you old when you don't say nap. You just let me close my eyes.
I used to look at my pops. I think he used to go to sleep while he's getting his hair cut. And I was like, you go to sleep while somebody working on your head. And now I'm like at his age, and I'm like, bro, I can see how you take a nap. That shit's relaxing. That shit relaxing as fuck, man.
It was decent though. It was decent. All the young folks, they was running up on me. I did a little bit of dancing here or there, you know. They running up on me trying to, you know, get lit with me. I'm like, nah, I got 10 seconds of this. Yeah, I gotta sit back down.
Because God knows, nigga, you a Jabberwocky in the flesh. All you need is a mask. All you need is a mask, my nigga, and you are. They want to, you know, they be like, you see that new Jabberwocky?
About 3 years ago, I was really a Jabberwocky for Halloween. Never do that again.
I can see it.
I never do that again. I'm walking around everywhere. They like, Jabberwocky, can you dance, man? Bust a move. I was dancing all damn night. Worst costume ever. Everybody wants you to do something. Can you break dance? Everybody wants you to spin on your head. I was like, look, man, I'm about to take this shit off and be Michael Myers or something.
No, you don't be Michael Myers. They want to see you do something. You're going to be on first 48.
I should have drew like a little face on it and be that dude. What's that dude from V for Vendetta? I just drew a little face on the mask. Be something, anything else. Cause boy, that Jabberwock, especially the white people. Oh God, dude, you're fucking awesome. Do a dance. Can you do the moonwalk? I was like, bro, my knees.
Hell no. My week was alright, man. I had a show Monday, and that shit was a struggle just because I got on stage at 10:30, and like we talking, like getting older, like nigga, I don't know if I can do this no more, boy. And try to have that energy when you get on stage. I mean, it went all right, but I redeemed myself Wednesday. So Wednesday I had another show, and that shit went awesome. But,
hey, let me ask you something. So being a comedian, right? You live in the nightlife and stuff like that, right? So you go on stage and you have a good night. You got the little thotties coming up to you, trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Of course I do.
Restating the old joke. Like, remember you said, like, how big my head was?
Like, look, I got $15 a night, too. By the way. I'm tipping the bartender. Straight ones. Give them to them in threes. Look like I got no. I mean, it sometimes it's like that, and then sometimes, nigga, I just go home. That's the thing I'm at. Like, when I first started, hell yeah, I was around for the nightlife. But now I do my set and I go home, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get my sleep and go to work in the morning.
Yeah, you old for real.
For real. Like, bro, I just don't. Like, if it's on the weekend, I'll hang out. Nah. Like,
if I'm still out there like that, she ain't got to do my laugh at one joke. Oh, that was funny. Wait till you hear this.
Hey, we got a lot of topics today. Our first topic is a crazy one. BJ, you brought it up. Stalking. Have you ever stalked anybody, or have you been stalked?
Me personally, no, right? Because that's illegal, right? Right. But I got a friend, right, that told me about his little stint having to do that. You know, he was a little crazy about this person
having to do that.
So what he did? What you did? I mean, he did.
Him.
Yeah. Your friend.
You know, popped up at the crib, checking to see if the car out there. You know what I'm saying? If the car wasn't there, calling like, "Hey, where you at?" You know, just the normal, just crazy dude stuff.
So if the car was there, did you feel the hood to see if it was hot?
He did. He
like feel the hood of the car and see if she just got there or not.
Him.
Yeah, him.
Did he say what made him decide to stalk her?
Vagina.
Vagina. Look, that's
vagina.
it was that good, is what you saying. It was that good?
That's what he said.
That's what he said?
It was indeed that good.
It was delicious. The bowl smacked my teeth.
It was all of the good adjectives you could describe.
Bro,
so he said like it had a spin cycle in it. Like we
good
it's just something in there spinning already.
Spin cycle?
Yeah, you don't even have to move. Like all you gotta do is just put it in there, and then it just starts something in. It's like hands is in there already.
At the time, he was a very impressionable young man,
and
you know that young lady may or may not have done some things he wasn't used to, and then she was trying to take that away, and he wasn't having it.
Okay.
But he didn't grow up now. He didn't grow up. He is not that person no more. You know.
He's mature now.
He's mature, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Good vaginas. I mean, when you have good sexual chemistry with somebody, that shit's hard to find.
Oh man.
Especially if you have bad sexual chemistry with somebody, where y'all motherfuckers is bumping heads and like, nigga, I don't know what to do. Like on some weird, y'all done hit each other's teeth while y'all kissing. If y'all,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? That shit's hard to find. So I can see how good vagina have you. I don't know if it. I don't know.
So have you ever stalked or been stalked, Ray? Queen? I know you been stalked. You royalty.
Whatever. So my first incident, I was in high school. And
a young stalker.
He was older, so I was dating an older guy. He was older.
My mind telling me no.
Pedophile stalker.
Whatever. But basically, I was a senior in high school, but he was already asking me to marry him. And I'm 18. I'm not ready to get married to anybody, so no. I said no. So he, one day he followed my school bus because I was in the DSEG program, so I had to go from the city to the county. He followed my school bus to the school and came inside the school. This is before, metal detectors and you just can't walk into the schools and stuff. So he showed up there. He showed up to my job and followed me home and had a rose for me. And then
he was a sweet stalker.
He was a stalker, but he had a reason.
Then we moved, and he
Chris.
And then he wanted to finally have a conversation. So my mom was like, to prevent it, because we had moved, but I still worked at the same place, that she wanted him to come and just talk and get it over with. So that was the first time.
The first time? Wait, hold on. One question real quick. Is it stalking if he bringing you a gift and he just really wants you to have it?
Yeah, that was some sweet.
Yes,
yes, it is.
Okay.
Unwanted. It is unwanted. I didn't want this.
Yeah.
It's unwanted.
He told him to leave her alone, and then he kept doing that.
Tell him, I don't know.
He's like, but I got a rose though.
What I'm gonna tell him? I'm sorry, but people killing women nowadays for saying no. So at that time, at 18, I'm not finna tell this man no. I'm finna get this rose and go and get in the car and go home and tell my mama. Which is what I did.
How old was the dude at the time?
He was at he went to Forest Park, so I think he was like 21.
Oh, he wasn't that much older though.
He was still older than me.
You 18, he 20. That ain't too far.
Oh wait,
no, that nigga was
18.
Yeah, 18 to 20. That's only 2 years, y'all. Because y'all.
You said you were still in high school, right?
Yeah, I didn't graduate to 18.
That's a grown ass
man. Isn't the law saying like if you still in high school, like somebody over 18 still ain't supposed to talk to you?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that the rule? I forget.
Not in the South. It's the Wild Wild West down here. Where to go? It is wild down here. But all right, the second time you was stalked.
The second time was before I came into the military, and it was a guy that I was talking to, and it was just like, at this moment in time, we're not together. We're just talking. We're not together. So he worked at the store down the street, and I happened to go to the store. He saw me. He was like, I'm coming to your house afterwards. I was like, don't come over here. Like, don't come over here at all. So I got home, told my mom I saw him, and we're in the house. And all of a sudden, my mom said, somebody's in the backyard. So he was walking around the house peeking in the window because I wouldn't answer my cell phone because he kept calling.
And this is the same guy?
No, this is a different guy.
Okay.
So then my mom went and opened the door and was like, she's not here. He's like, she is there. Her car is outside unless she with some other nigga. And if she with some other nigga, I'm going to sit outside and wait. And he literally parked his car down the street and sat in his trunk and watched my door to see if I was going to come in and out. So mom ended up calling the police. He got locked up and kept telling everybody that my mama got him locked up, but he got himself locked up. He had warrants.
Right, so
he sit outside somebody's house.
So let me ask you this. Both of these stalking incidents, were they before? Well, not really, because she was 18.
Yeah, but that's my cousin. I think it's and maybe Lena will know. I think that's why I was saying, like, because she was still in high school, like dudes supposed to be talking to her. But go ahead.
So let me ask you this: were these two stalking incidents before or after sexual relations?
Sexual relations had happened with both.
Before the stalking?
Yes.
Oh, so you got that wop back when the song before the song even came out.
I knew that's where he was going. I saw that.
I don't feel like sex should give you the right to feel like you could just come and stalk anybody, though.
No, it doesn't give you the right.
It
does not give a man the right. But me knowing a friend of mine who may have done some stuff, right? You're not thinking clearly. You know, sometimes.
What do you think? What is he thinking?
Well, sometimes your vagina just do something to your brain. Like the brain just go to a whole new place. This is what my friend told me. It just goes to a whole new place.
Hey, you was his therapist then, nigga, because that nigga tell you
you gotta be there for your friends, man.
Yeah, I can dig it.
When they down bad, you gotta be there for your friends.
I can dig it.
So when we're talking about stalking, are we just talking about like these type of incidents, or are we talking about like that Facebook stalking, trying to see because you know?
Oh, I think everybody's Facebook stalking see how bad a person's doing. I think everybody's done that. I think everybody's checked on a person because that's what motherfuckers do now. Like they don't say what's up to you. They just check your Facebook page, and if
that is still stalking.
Yeah, 100%.
But what? Let me ask y'all this:
on Facebook, y'all
why do you think we do that? Because like everybody done did it. I don't care who you are. Like every single person with some form of social media has done that once or twice in their life. But why do we do that? Why do
I think sometimes like you want to see how bad a motherfucker is off without you. If a motherfucker's doing great, you like, fuck. Right. She was right.
She did say she was better without me.
Yeah, like you just be like, yo, please let this bitch be venting on her line. So I can see how miserable she is without the number one guy in her life.
But why does she have to be miserable? Why do you want that person to be miserable?
I'm the shit. I feel some type of way about being the shit. You think Kobe felt good scoring 9 points in the game? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying?
But if it was a mutual split and I go my way, you go your way, why do you want to see me do bad? Why can't you just be happy for where I'm at in life?
Because I know I'm a winner.
I'm sorry, but
it's some ego shit. It's some ego shit, and it's just like, yo, I'm good for everybody. Until I'm proven wrong, I'm not good for everybody. You know
let me tell you this. It's never mutual. Ever in life.
I was about to say that, yeah.
It's never mutual. Of course, I'm gonna tell you it was mutual because I don't want to be embarrassed. But high key, she been not fucking with me like that. And then it ain't work out. I might have cried in the car and everything. And then when I come see y'all, I'll be like, yeah, we just agreed to disagree. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even nothing like that. But really, I've been crying and I low-key kept a pair of her drawers. Allegedly.
Exactly. This nigga's a real Mike Wise right now. Charles Manson in the play.
Keeping a pair of the drawers is sick though.
Yeah.
They were still in the wash. I was taking clothes out the dryer, allegedly. And when I was folding clothes, I found them and I decided that, you know, that it was still
buddy, between me and you. Buddy, between me and you. Did you smell them a little bit?
I was about to ask, like, you. So you're saying that allegedly, right?
Allegedly, this all
after they was washed and dried.
They was already clean
after they was worn.
It would be pointless to allegedly smell them because they was already washed and dried. They smell like game and dryer sheets.
Yeah, I thought you took them like after she had them on. And
there you go, ain't nothing but a trophy.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I had a girl leave some panties.
I would never do nothing like this. I'm just saying, like allegedly. Like this is hypothetical, you know.
Fuck this shit. Like I had some panties. I'm just like, yo, I don't understand the point of them anymore. Like after you know, like some things like shower sex. You be like, yo, that shit looks intense. On the movies, that shit's whack to me.
Shower sex trash.
It's horrible. Like, no. It's terrible. And nope.
That shit's horrible.
Let me say something about shower sex. Like I've heard people talk about it before. But one thing that nobody ever talks about shower sex is that both of y'all like the water at different temperatures. So
oh God.
Or the fact that the person that is like not in the water be cold as hell.
Yeah.
Because after you get in the water, like your temperature in your body changes. So you come out of the water, you just out of there. Now it's cold as hell.
Bro, that shit is like going to your favorite amusement park and you know that water's cold and you gotta try to wing yourself into that motherfucker. Like, so you gotta stick a toe in, then you stick a whole leg in. Then you,
Look.
But it's dangerous. You can slip and fall. We both can't fit all the way. I can't wash how I want to wash. You in my way. I can't.
Another part of shower sex people don't really talk about is the height difference. Normally, I'm quite a few inches taller than the person in there with me, and we like our shower heads at different heights.
Mm-hmm.
You like the water spraying on your chest, but it's hit me in the butt or something. Like, we need to figure out how we gonna adjust this. And then the woman always want to be on the water side, so now I'm always cold. It's just too many problems. We don't talk about the temperature of shower sex.
No, and if the person in front, the person in the back gets no water.
Yeah.
None. You get the water that already bounced off their body.
Yep. And you might cramp up because you ain't used to being in those positions. You might cramp up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That shit is whack, overrated.
And
have you ever had a stalker?
You want to be touching the shower curtain. Like, what if the shower curtain like stick to your leg while y'all trying to? Oh no!
Then it just sticks to our leg, buddy. You gotta fight through some shit.
No, we not having
this. An offensive lineman, but we're gonna make it through this shit. We're gonna fight through it.
Just don't do it.
Buddy, have you ever had a stalker?
I don't know. If they was stalking me, I ain't know. I had never stalked either. I never really did that.
Yeah.
Look, I was a big Mac sandwich back in my day, man. I was never a Mac nugget. So I was cutting off left and right. So I ain't never did no stalking. I done had some top tier vaginas, but then once it was gone, I was just like, I already had it. So I ain't really care.
You never had anybody stalk you?
Not that I know of. I don't know. I mean, I had a couple of, hit me up like, please come see me. And I was like, nah. That's it. That's the only response. No emojis, none of that. NAH. Just nah.
Look, check this out. So back in the day, I had a girlfriend, and we were locked out one night, right? So I took my ID card and broke in because I knew we didn't lock the top lock. So I broke in one night, right? So fast forward, broke into my own apartment. Got in. Second floor. Anyway, so fast forward, we break up. We're not talking no more, right? And I went to work one night, working third shift. Went to work. I come back home, and my alarm clock is set differently. And my bed is made up. I don't make my bed. That's something I just don't fucking do. So I asked my roommate at the time. I'm like, bruh, was somebody in my bed last night? He's like, yeah, your ex came and slept in the bed, man.
You wanted to get your essence. Like, right?
What? I was like, what?
She wanted to sleep in your essence.
We was broke up. Like, we broke up. I don't know, bro. She just came in. I thought she had a key, bro. She used the ID trick that I had showed her.
You taught her how to break in your place.
Yeah. And slept in my bed. So I hit her up. I'm like, yo, did you sleep in my bed? She was like, yeah, I slept in your bed. What's wrong with that? Like, we ain't together no more. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
You got to blame yourself, sir.
Bruh, I didn't say it was on her. I'm just telling the story, son.
You was probably in there, you know what I'm saying, putting all the little tricks and flips on that poor young lady. Messed her brain up. And, again, her brain went to a new place.
Yeah, he knows from second.
The same thing whether it's vagina or dick, right?
Yeah.
Precisely. That's what causes people like my friend to just do that crazy stuff like that.
And what causes the queen down here to have two stalkers, because apparently she got a spin cycle.
She was out there doing the tricks and the flips.
Apparently.
It got to be a spin cycle. Somewhere in the vicinity. I'm not saying okay. I'm just saying it's in the vicinity of Corpus.
All right. Look, let's get off the fuck stalking. All right, let's get on the next topic. Boundaries. Boundaries and your so most people on here, they have significant others. How do you set boundaries? You know when somebody likes you, you know when somebody doesn't like you. How do you set boundaries to avoid crazy, toxic situations? Let's start with you, buddy.
You talking about like other people liking me, knowing that I'm
like boundaries. You got to know when, like, yo, it's too much, yo. You too much into me. You know my situation. I ain't trying to fuck that up.
Like, first of all, I don't hide that I'm in a relationship ever. That's the first order of business. I let it be known that this is what it is. So anything have to happen after that, you can't say that I lied about nothing. I don't lie about anything because I don't care. So after that point, if the young lady is choosing to continue to pursue me, I just separate myself from the situation. I like to use friend terms like homegirl, homie, fam, sis, my sister from another mister. I like address with friend terms to kind of get that whole stage set that this is all it's gonna be. I fist bump. Well, if I do a little hug, I say, let me get a church hug. I make sure I say church hug because they gonna know it's gonna be to the side. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I never really let it get far. I mean, I had a couple of instances where a girl asked me, she hit me with the question I used to hit girls with when they had a man. You can't have no friends? Like, hold on, that's my question. You don't do me on me. No, man, I know what that means, nigga. I do the same thing. You ain't running my game on me. That's been working since the 8th grade. Yeah, but yeah, she tried. But no, I just kind of set the stage real soon, man. Like I use friend terms from the jump.
Yeah.
I roll up on stranger. What's up, homegirl? Now I hit it with homegirl first. In Atlanta, that's kind of dangerous because somebody might be like, "What do you mean, girl?" You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Well, I don't try to get into that too much, but you know what I'm saying. I just kind of set the stage on that,
BJ.
Hey, so before I answer, right, I just got a question for you, Lucious.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm seeing this thing that's going at the bottom of the screen saying it's episode 17, and it looks like boundaries is the title, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go to spell check before you put that word in?
How you spell it?
Did you?
How you spell it? How you spell it? How you spell it right now? Tell me how to spell it. How you spell it? Go ahead and spell it.
It's 3 syllables, man. It's 3 syllables.
You just need an A between the D and the R.
Yeah,
A between the D and the R. Boundaries.
Okay, spell it.
It's not boundaries.
BOUN.
Okay.
DA.
Okay.
RIES.
Hey, we back in business, baby. Boundaries. Thanks for the human spell check. That shit hard, ain't it? I never went to college. I got out of the military in 4 years. Nigga, I ain't smart. I can say a lot of words I can't spell.
All right.
Yeah, I got my GED.
Yeah.
To me, but to answer your question, bro,
federal penitentiary, nigga.
To answer your question, I just live with a simple rule when it comes to boundaries, especially with members of the opposite sex. I never let anything happen that I wouldn't like my wife to do. So I don't do anything like if I know that if she did it, I wouldn't appreciate it, then I don't do it. If some woman comes at me crazy, like if I saw some dude saying something similar to my wife and it pissed me off, then I cut it off. You know what I mean? And that's it. From nutshell, like Buddy said, from the rip, anytime I meet like a female and, maybe she's a friend of a friend or whatever, and I'm just meeting her, like within the first 3 to 5 minutes, I'm mentioning something about my wife or I'm married or something like that. And, it's not to be like boastful or bragging or nothing like that, but it's just to let her know, like,
you gotta put it out there.
Yeah, you have to put it out there. You know what I mean? So then, if she happens to like me or whatever, she can act accordingly. But yeah, if it goes left at any time, like I'm not having it. You know what I mean? Because again, I know how territorial I am, right? And the person that I married is just as territorial as I am. So I'll always keep that into consideration. Like I don't let anything happen that I wouldn't want her doing. So it's really just that simple. You know what I mean?
Do y'all feel like this? Do y'all feel like sometimes that's way more attractive?
What's way more attractive?
When you bring up your wife, when you bring up how committed you are, do you think that's way more attractive than
to some women, that they like taking men. Some, and just like some dudes like to go after taking women. Like I know plenty of cats that be on that. But I mean, it is not their responsibility for me to do right by my relationship. You know what I mean? So she may come at me crazy, whatever. I can't knock her for that. All I can do is do what I'm supposed to do in my response by saying, hey, look, happily married. I got my little dip at the crib. She the only dip and I'm dipping in. So you can go ahead and find you somebody else. You know
I take pride in being unattainable though. It's like, what you think you just gonna fuck me?
Yeah, and that's real though. That's real. Like, you think that you just gonna like? Nah. First of all, I'm expensive. Okay, like you gotta swoon me. Like my wife now. Like let my birthday come and I'll be swooned. You know what I'm saying?
And then I dress. And then a young girl one day told me I had a fuckboy haircut. So I already know I'm looking like one of these young man thoughts out here. So you just gonna come out here and because I'm dressed like this, you gonna approach me any kind of way? Oh no, I'm bougie. I'm bougie.
Yeah. Talk your shit, buddy.
Bougie, and I got a little shit.
Yeah, right now.
When in a relationship. When in a healthy relationship, let me rephrase that. I make sure that, like you say, if it's something I don't want done to me, then I'm not going to do it. But that's how I am with people, period. If I don't want you to do it to me, I don't want you to hurt my feelings, I'm not going to try to hurt yours. When you have those instances where you happen to be in those toxic type relationships, sometimes you will cross those boundaries and you find yourself in messed up situations. So, like I said, it really just depends on what it is. In the dating phase, then there's really no boundaries unless we've made it exclusive. And then if I'm exclusively talking to you, then I'm going to give you the same energy as if the next step is us being in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. You know what? That's a good point too. Like in a healthy relationship, because in my unhealthy relationship days, it was anything goes, no holds bars. It was like a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Anything goes. When I was in an unhealthy relationship, look, I was single.
Right, boundaries didn't matter in an unhealthy relationship because you don't care. You catch me, you catch me. You don't. I don't care. So at that moment in time, we got the title, but the relationship is basically nothing. It has no substance. So boundaries are irrelevant at that moment in time. So that's why I say if it's a healthy relationship and it's one that we are on the same page and moving towards something, then yes, how I want to be treated is how I want to treat you. And if I don't want you to be talking to this girl or that girl, then I can't be doing it to other people.
Okay, check this out then. So when you're in an unhealthy relationship, I've been in one, we probably all been in one. Why don't we just get the fuck on somewhere?
Because you're trying to give it a chance, bro. You trying to like some people be like, yo, you got to fight through it. You got to work. Like you trying to work through every relationship instead of like cutting it off for you. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you young, that illusion of like what the fairy tale is in a relationship, you strive for that. So like you'll put up with some bullshit that you probably like now I'll put up with too much of shit.
Oh, I'll put up
with some fuck shit. You be like, bro, what are you doing?
The knowledge and the ability to like recognize that stuff and be able to leave, that only come with age, right? It's just like anything else. We've all done like silly shit as in our younger age, you know what I mean? But we had to go through that to recognize that as we're older now, like, that's probably like the best way to move. Sometimes you have to go through that shit to know like, this ain't something that I want to deal with. But I think now most people our age, I think I can speak for everybody when I say we wouldn't deal with that shit now.
Absolutely not.
Now, like once you start seeing those red flags, as people like to call them, like you like, all right, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Because like, if I wasn't with my wife, and I was dealing with some young lady, and it started going left, like I ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I have zero time for that. But the younger me, I mean, you
work through it, man.
I mean, hold on now. It depends on what I'm seeking at the end. Because me, single buddy, it depends on whether or not we fucked already.
Yeah.
Now if I already got you being toxic, you can get the hell on somewhere. But if I ain't got it yet, and I'm curious about whether there's a spin cycle in there or not, I might put up with just a little bit of toxicity just to see if I can get a little bit of shan.
And then as you get older, you just want somebody you can motherfucking chill with. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, you just want somebody you can chill with. Like for me, at 30, damn near 37, sex is not like dude, I've had fun.
So at this age right now, all of y'all, because we all around the same age. At this age right now, if we was all, well, Lou, you single, you're not really with it. But do you think that you can go back into your young thought days at this age?
What you trying to say, have a thought, buddy?
Yeah. But
no, bro.
No,
you got no thought. You like a
no, it's different for me, bro. It's different. It's more about peace and you know what I'm saying? Like I like chilling, bro. I really do. Like it ain't about that no more. I can't keep up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was at a comedy show. I got on stage at 10:30. I was like, nigga, I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
Like it ain't about all that shit no more.
So I feel like the thing is, when you talk about where you were, first of all, how many of us honestly knew what a healthy relationship was? How many of us actually had examples of healthy relationships to know what they were? Because if we think about it, when we see people who've been together for long periods of time and they look happy at this point in their relationship, they were those people that went through, he cheated, he got an outside kid, she cheated, she that. So we have our mindset like, if I want this, then I got to go through the same things they went through to get here. And then once you get older, you realize the shit that they went through was unnecessary.
Mm-hmm. Right. So being single, y'all couldn't be like out there doing your thing like back in the days.
No. Bro. Like you already know like the hazards that come with like you gotta be strategic, man. Like being older and single, you gotta be strategic because it's just like, yo, I know what this is gonna lead. Like you've seen these movies before.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you're more cautious to like what trap door to go down. Like, bro, I know I gotta take number one this time. Like them other ones didn't work.
I couldn't do it, but not for the same reasons that y'all couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I can't keep up with all the lies I'm gonna have to tell. I don't want to remember 10 different girls' favorite colors, whether they got brothers and sisters. Like my memory ain't the same as it was back then.
Yeah, but if you don't lie, like you can be honest. Like women accept honesty. You might not like the end of it.
Oh wait.
Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead. So glad we got here.
Hey,
women say that a lot. Women say, "Yeah, I can accept honesty. When I want you to be honest. I want you to, Now, this is some, not all, right? Put that out there before they start trying to kill.
We got a woman to ask now. We can ask.
But I'm just saying. But
I can't speak for all women. First of all,
exactly.
Stop doing that.
That's why I
said.
We
can get your personal opinion though.
That's why I said some, not all. But a lot of them, they'll say that till they blue in the face. Yeah, I just want you to be honest. Be honest with me, right? Yeah. And then when you're honest, right? This is speaking from personal experience. Like I would tell somebody, hey, I am not interested in a relationship at this point. At this moment in my life, I don't want it. I don't need it. You know what I mean? We can chill, we whatever. I'm gonna respect you and all that, but I'm not trying to be in a relationship. And they would routinely be like, okay, cool, right? And then they felt like once they threw the vagina at me, now I'm supposed to change my mind. I'm not being one-sided. I said some, not all.
Family calling you out,
I said some, not all, right? But what I'm saying is a lot of times they would they would say that, but they can't accept the truth because they'll have an agenda. They'll be like, "Oh, I can change his mind."
Yeah,
that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I will admit that women do go sometimes and try to change your mind, but as your cousin said, men have a hard time accepting the truth as well. So don't sit here and say women are the only ones who have a hard time, because each sex has a hard time accepting the truth from the opposite.
I never said that only women. I said, and even when I said women, I said some, not all. I said, you know what I mean? Yes. But you gotta put me in there too. Listen, like I told you about my friend, right now. Like I said about my friend, he had a hard time accepting that woman didn't want to do nothing to do with him, right? So he owned a better house and some more shit, right? So I recognize that. We were just talking. When Lou said women can accept the truth, I said that's not always the case.
Yeah, but what I was saying is women accept the truth, but it might not end up in the result that you wanted to end in.
Not, sir. It's not accepting the truth if I tell you the truth and then you say you agree with it, but
I 100% agree.
That's not accepting.
I'm saying with the truth comes, you're gonna take some L's.
So hold on now. Come on now. I really feel like y'all get into an area where we shouldn't even be as men. You mean to tell me that in your single life that you will be comfortable walking up to a woman that you want sexual relations with and telling her straight up, I want sexual relations, and that's it?
Well, I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. So listen, no, I'm not just gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hey, I'm trying to have sex." Of course, it's gonna be a conversation, right?
Yeah, I ain't saying just walk up to her like, "Hey, I want some ass." I'm saying like, I'm
saying like within the
but you have a conversation, bro. You get to that point where like,
conversation.
What are we?
What they're gonna ask the question like, "Hey, what are you looking for?" Yeah. And you got to be honest. And that's what I was like. I was being honest. Like, listen, I'm not interested.
Buddy's a liar.
Absolutely not being honest. This is the thing right here. Look, if I know that I'm going to increase my shooting percentage by at least 30 to 40%, why am I not going to take this shot?
Because sometimes, like I said, at our age, like
at our age,
you done made a million motherfucking shots. Like,
at our age, okay, I get it. At our age,
yeah, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was 21, I'm lying. I'm lying, bro. I got the credit card. We buying shots and drinks.
If I'm 27, I'm lying.
Yeah. If I'm 35, I'm lying.
You know what I mean? I'm lying my ass off.
35.
There has to come a point to where you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, okay. She don't want to put up the bullshit. I don't want to put up with the bullshit. So I'm just gonna tell the truth, and whatever happens, happens. Because I've been here before. I'm straight. I don't need to keep up with lies. I'm cool with like taking the L while telling the truth.
I'm sorry.
At least you can respect the fact that I told the truth.
I can't jump. I can't jump
to the truth. It's up to me to figure out how I want to deal with it. Whether I want to continue on, or if I want to walk away.
Since she's saying don't waste time. See, when she said don't waste time, what she really meant was her time. It's not wasting my time if I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get. I'm on a mission. I really want to.
Like she said, if you just want to fuck me, and that's what all you want, and you tell me that, either I'm gonna say yes or no. But you ain't gotta waste my time to get to.
What if you say no?
You say what?
What if you say no?
Then you have to accept my truth. You have to accept it.
No, buddy want to be 10
to keep trying to change my mind.
Buddy trying to be 10
like you saying, a woman says she can change a man's mind. So you feel like you can change my mind by fucking you? If I say no the first time, let it be.
This is the thing. If I don't give you an option of like different options to change the mind, like if I just come at you straight up, then you make a decision right then and there. But if I lie, I already know you're feeling me because you're still here. You're still talking to me. We're still engaging in conversation. I already know there's some type of chemistry here. Me taking a risk of telling you straight up.
Is this comfortable for you, BJ? Is this comfortable? Like, is this?
No, that's good.
No, yeah, I'm good. No,
Okay.
so
Okay,
listen.
cool.
First of all, we probably need to put Lena on the show one episode.
I'm down with that.
Like she is, like I love
fuck with me.
her.
Who up in the DM?
And me and her, this has always been our type of conversation. Having said that, exactly. If I get the push, I won. Like you know, that ain't no. Listen, yes, it is. That's a dub for me.
It's a win all day.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you lied to get it.
At the same time, right? We do, especially at this age, we do need to be more responsible, right? And just tell them the truth, man. Because again, like Lou said, like, you know, throughout our younger days, we didn't knock down a lot of them, right? I think that's fair to say. So now it changes from that. Because, you know, one of my homeboys told me a while ago, like, you got to be in shape to chase. And, like, if something happened between me and my wife, God forbid, I didn't talk to her about it a couple of times. There's no way I can be out here because, like, just the fact of trying to get to know somebody, you know what I mean, and going through all of that, like, I don't have no time.
To know all over is
like, nigga, you like an old wrestler out here, nigga. You just throw a bunch of punches and kicks, nigga. Like, I ain't got the moves called in me no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't died off the top rope no more.
And then the truth is, if she do let me get it, she only gonna get like 9 minutes. You know what I mean? So she really gonna be mad after that. She's gonna get like 9 minutes of me, and I'm like, all right.
Nah, you know what I mean? I'm training like Rocky Balboa for this one, nigga. This might be my last one. I gotta give it.
Nah.
I'm still a young, vigorous man. I might be old, but I'm still flipping on trampolines out here.
Yeah,
so are you just not accepting that you're getting older? Like, what is it?
Age ain't gonna get me. I'm gonna get age. Yeah, age is not gonna catch up with me,
buddy, boy.
I'm not. I want to be old. But I don't want to look and feel old. Like, I want salt pepper hair, but I want to still look like this. But with my salt pepper, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be lit.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't. At this age, yeah. If I was single, it'll probably be a different ballgame at this age. However, if there is a young lady that looks
this nigga cornrows on butt, man.
Young lady that looks extravagant, I might say whatever I have to say. I'm not putting no guarantees out there that I'm just gonna be like, hey, look, this is what it is. I ain't looking for nothing serious. I'm gonna read the room. Now,
sometimes we like that though. Sometimes, like 90% of the time, like the person you know what I'm saying, you don't expect to end up kicking it with is the person you kicking it with. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. You ain't making no guarantees. You're not like
sometimes a woman. Sometimes for me, if that's all it's gonna be, don't you saying you're gonna lie to me, butter me up. We got this chemistry, and all of a sudden it's gonna come up. No, if we just fucking. Don't waste our time. Some women are okay with you just getting to the point of this is what you want. Because some of us at times are on the same damn page. I don't got time for you, your bullshit, her, this, and everything. And if all you want to do is bust a nut, let me know so we can get this nut bust and we can both go about our business.
Yeah, that Patron kicking in now.
Yeah, to be real,
that Patron doing his job.
To be real, at this age right here, I was single. If a girl asks me, "What are we?" I'm not even talking to you no more. You're not about to give me like
buddy, a savage out here.
You're not about to give me no flat out ultimatum.
I don't know. Like
yeah, you're not about to give me
up. Tune me up.
Knock me off every blue moon when I need it and keep it moving. We ain't gotta have no relationship. I call you up when it's time. You know what this call is about. You come over, you do your do, and you go about your business.
And then, like, here's the male ego in that shit, right? You ever had sex with a chick and she kick you out like it was just sex?
Yeah.
But if that's what it is,
you be like, yo, I hit, but god damn it, bro. I just want to, like, what the fuck are we doing right now?
If I don't get a call back, it'll hurt me. But if I get a call back,
can make cinnamon rolls or nothing. Like, this bitch is kicking you out like I was a piece of dick. So that gives something to the male ego too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I get where you coming from right now. I get where everybody's coming from on that. Like,
look,
why
man,
did you fuck up your
it's a
ego?
real game, bro.
You
Why
felt
did
you
you fuck up
felt
your
us.
ego?
Huh?
Why
Why did you fuck up your ego?
Nigga, one at a time, goddammit.
I was asking, why does that mess up your ego though?
Because of the man, you feel like you fucking Tarzan, like you king of the jungle type shit. You know what I'm saying? For a motherfucker just to use you for what the fuck you was using them for.
I love it. I love that. Use me.
Yeah.
Abuse me.
It's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that out of, like, if you ask a dude from the 60s, if a girl just fucked you and kicked you out, I had to beat that bitch ass. Like, I don't know what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be on some weird shit. Like, they don't accept shit like that. Like, if you ask an older guy about shit like that, them motherfuckers like, nah, I don't do all that foreplay shit, nigga. I'm missionary. If I can't get done with missionary, then ain't no point in me being in there.
Use me. You can call me over there.
So, I mean, like, to just get used, like, until you got used, you don't know what the fuck it feel like, and then after a while, you get used to it. You be like, oh,
I've been used, and the first time I've been used, I was like, that was all right.
Yeah,
the first time I got used, I was like, that's what's up.
Okay,
it depends on the man. I think it depends on the man and that man's mental, his mind frame at the time, right? Where he is mentally at the time will determine how he accepts it. Because I absolutely, like, you know, somebody would routinely be like, hey, it's 9:45. I'm about to put the kids to bed. They're going to be asleep by 10:30, be here at 10:35. And I'm pulling up at 10:35 and I'm gone before 12:30. And that was perfect for me.
But the first time it happened, were you like?
No, I was good. Listen, I was great. It was the ideal situation I was looking for. Like I was saying, how I was telling people, like, I'm not looking for a relationship. You know what I mean? So it was during that time. So that was perfect. But I think, you know, if I was single now, it would probably be different.
Not me.
It might be different.
I could be 60.
That's what Buddy say. Buddy be lying, though. Buddy be like, yo,
I'm dead serious. I
Hey.
dropped that serious. I could be 60 years old and you call me and tell me you need me for 30 minutes. I'm going to stop by the gas station and give me
now I'm down.
Are you even going to last for 30 minutes at 60?
With one of them gas station pills, I will.
He got that Brahma Bull XXL.
You know what? If I'm single at 60, I'm probably already going to have some Blue Chew in the cabinet. I'm going to go ahead and hit one real quick and I'm rolling out. Y'all think I'm playing? I dropped the series. I'm dead serious. I'm not. Look, this I already told my wife now. I told my wife now she's the last one. This is it. If this don't work out, I'm meant to be single. A good thing.
I think what a lot of guys have a problem with, like, they don't think women think like we do. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like,
do you think they think like we do?
I do 100% now. I said something. I'm not talking about me.
You think on a biological level that men and women think the same?
I'm talking about as far as sex. Like, yo, get in, get out, and go on about your business.
Okay, yeah, about that. I'm talking about, not just that subject. I'm
talking about overall. Come on, bro. You know me.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, yes, there are going to be some women who would be okay with that. There are going to be some. But if we're talking about in the general sense, for the most part, that's not a thing.
So put a percentage on it. Put a percentage on it, BJ. What percent do you think that?
I think
just an opinion.
That'll be comfortable enough to be like, yo, I just want some dick, and that's it.
10 at the highest.
10%. So
you think, Ray? What you think the percentage of women that just want dick and nothing else?
10 at the highest.
Who want something else? Who want more than just, you know what I'm saying, a pump and dump, a fucking duck, a dick and split.
And they only gonna want that for a period of time.
For a short period of time. Yeah, it depends on where you are in your life, you know, because like I said, after a while, if I develop feelings or I want something else, you know, so I would give it about a 5 to 8% of people or women, but it also depends on where they are in their life for that moment to say, this is what I want.
Right.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm leaning more towards rate with the 5 to 8%. I lean more towards the queen. And you got to think about how low that number is. Because we talk about
bro. Right.
Now that we got this number of 5 to 8% of women that just want dick and split, imagine the percentage of my missed jumpers if I just went to every woman telling them I just want to fuck. You see what I'm saying?
He just brought it back. Look at him.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if I go shoot my shot at the 5 to 8%, come on now, how many times I'm missing? You gonna get these lies. That's just the way it's gonna be. That's just what it is.
All right, look. 55 minutes here. This is our last topic. This is the one we've been waiting for. BJ, go ahead, throw it out there.
Okay, so for the listeners, right? And I guess I'll call it pre-production. I had asked Lucious and Buddy, so if you go out on the first day with a woman, how can you tell that she ready, like by her outfit? Like what type of outfit would she have on where you just pretty much could tell like she ready, right? And I forgot how we got to your response, but I'll just let you get to your. Oh, no. Okay. In the middle of that, Lucious was like, well, he'll always know that she's ready on this first date because he talks to them for weeks.
Which is unheard of.
Prior to the first date.
All of them.
He'll talk
to them.
Why?
You got to
prior
explain
to the rare Pokemon. You explain why.
I said because I'm talking to different people, so I know what I got lined up. So
rare Pokemon. He's a very rare Pokemon.
Yes.
Let him get it out first.
I know what I'm doing. Like I just say, okay, if you ain't okay, I know somebody that will. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on the same page as you, buddy. Like I'll wait it out now.
I'm containing my frustration.
I got options. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping about this. So like with me,
so the question really is like, why are you waiting weeks at a time to go on a first date?
Because I want to know who the fuck I'm talking to now.
But isn't that a part of getting to know who they are by going on that date?
But like I said, I'm not talking to one person exclusively. So
it doesn't matter how many people you're talking to. If you're talking to 5 people, that means there's 5 first dates. And you mean to tell me you're gonna sit here and talk to all 5 of these people for a certain
I'm saying,
and then be like, okay, now it's time for our first date? Because
I'm saying is I already got options I can lay out. So if you cancel, okay, cool. I got this person. If you cancel, all right, I got I'm not.
You're still not understand. No, I get all of that. What I'm trying to figure out is if you are getting to know this person, why are we talking for 5 to 6 weeks before our first date? We can go on our first date and meet at a Starbucks the first day, still talk on the phone, and go to. You can meet me at the grocery store or something on another date or something like throughout that 5 weeks.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I be fucking with booger wolves, and I don't really be wanting them.
So you don't want to see them in public.
Yeah, that profile pic wasn't what I thought it was. I'm gonna regret this tomorrow. Colored underarm hair. They see them with Lucious wears is gonna be over. Okay.
So booger wooger.
Yeah. She got a Billy Goat beard. I'm just
What am I talking to? I don't do no waiting. If I meet you, if you can't keep the combo.
You can't keep a combo. What are you dating for? I got you.
Man, look, if I meet you at 4 p.m., if you agree, we going on a date at 8 Friday, and I will not be late because she might be my mate.
Great. If I
Oh God!
Okay, wait a minute. This question started about how you knew she was ready.
Yeah.
Well, what she was wearing, and then I got
on the first day.
Yeah. So because I asked that question,
but I want to go back to that though.
I asked that question, and Buddy was like, he he was about to start saying like what his answer was, but Lou hit us with that. Well, because this is what he said initially. He said, "Well, I always know she gonna be ready when I take her on a date." And I'm like looking at him like, first of all, you ain't that cute, right? You ain't that cute. You just know they gonna want to have sex with you at the first date.
But look, I tell you, like I said, I'm charming, so it makes up for the some of y'all want to date motherfuckers and think he the shit. So why not?
Yeah,
why not me?
Then he hit us with the, well, I wait, a couple of weeks before we go out. And I was like, why? And then we was like, you know what, we're going to
wait. Nobody.
But so when we was talking about it earlier, heels is a big one, right? If she wearing heels, that's a big one, right? She ain't just going to put on heels for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Renata, go ahead. I see your face perk up.
Me putting on heels in my outfit for this date don't mean.
I mean, so when I say, I'm sorry, maybe I should clarify. When I say like she ready, I'm not saying that this guarantees is going to happen.
So when you say she ready, not like you saying like ready that night. You saying that that at some point she
like you enough to where it's going to happen.
Yeah,
to where
the sexual chemistry there.
The draws
that does not mean it, because what that means is for my first date, I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to put myself together, and I'm gonna think I'm cute. Now, however the date goes, that doesn't guarantee sexual chemistry or anything, or they don't mean that this gonna work out or nothing. You might not get nothing. And yeah.
So let me ask you this question, right? Because I think this will help clarify what I'm getting at. So, have you yourself ever gone on a date with somebody that you did not find attractive prior to the date? Has that ever happened?
No.
Never. You ain't never went on a date with somebody for some free food because you know you're about to get some free. That you never done that before? You the only one alive?
No, I went out with people. I don't call it a date if I'm going out for free food.
This is what I'm saying. That's perfect. I'm glad you put it that way, because I guarantee you that man that you was out with, that's a date.
He knew he was on a date.
That was a date for him. You might not have called it that, but that's exactly what I got. And you just said you didn't dress up. So that's what I'm saying. If you like somebody, you gonna dress up. Okay. Again, let me clarify. I'm not saying that you're guaranteed to get sex later. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, when I say ready, like, she likes you. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a difference. Now, if you think about how you dress for those non-dates when you went out with people, you know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
Yeah.
Like, imagine how what you was thinking about when you was getting ready. I imagine you probably laid your outfit out for a cat that you was on a date with, right? Probably had 2 or 3 options, looking at them like, which one I'm gonna give them today? You know what I'm saying? As opposed to when it was the dude that was just taking you out to eat, you was like, nigga, I'm just gonna throw something on real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still going to dress like I'm going to be comfortable rather than, like you say, I might not put on my push-up bra and my heels and my short skirt to go out to eat with this person that I know that if we're just going to go get some eat, I'll still put on something nice, but I'm not finna put in the extra effort.
So you basically saying you're gonna treat him like you're gonna treat the dude like a Make-A-Wish child, and that's what.
I'm gonna tell you like this. You
not the real Spider-Man, but some.
You can wear whatever you want to wear. I read body language. I read conversation. I read eye contact. It depends on not if you laugh at my joke, but the way you laugh at my joke. Like, it depends on how you laugh at my joke. Like, I know that shit fake. Now, if you laugh at my joke and you give me a little rub on the arm, okay, I know what's going on now.
Yeah, if you randomly touching me,
yeah, we finna.
Eye contact is body language too. Like, if you talking to me and you're leaning in towards me while you talking to me, like that let me know like you're inviting, like and then like we're sitting beside each other. It depends on what direction your legs are crossed. So I know whether like you feel like if you leaning into me, we sitting beside each other and your legs are crossed towards me. Are you leaning into me a little bit? Like I read a lot of body language too.
But does it? I mean, like conversation wise, like when you're conversing, like how interested that person is in the conversation. Like
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got a vibe going. You can feel it. You be like, okay, this might be a good night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If the conversation is going well, then why does my outfit matter?
Your outfit matter because again, if you show up,
I know my point of view. I'm just asking from your point of view.
No, I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. If you picture in your head your outfit that you wear to when you're going out to eat with somebody, versus the outfit that you wear when you are going on a date with somebody. If you show up in the outfit where you just like going out to eat, like I'm gonna see that and I'm gonna recognize that early. You know what I mean? Because I've been in both situations before. You know what I mean? So like I can tell, like especially on a first date, how you show up to that first date tells me a lot about what you think of me.
Yeah.
There's a lot about that. A lot of people don't. Some people just don't recognize that, but I do, right? Because clothes, especially shoes, it's like a big thing with me. So I can tell just by that initially. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Of course there are, right? Some chicks just don't like getting all dressed up, but you find that out through the conversation. Mm-hmm. Typically, as soon as I see you either coming out your house, or I can't pick up from your house, or you getting out your car because we met somewhere. Like I'm looking at what you got on, and I'm like, okay, this probably gonna go this way. 8 times out of 10,
house is super fine. I'm like, all right, I know what's going on. Like, if you just super fine, like, hold on now. Now I gotta put my A game on.
Yeah.
In the comments, she was like, yeah, that do depend on where we going. I was about to bring that up too. Because it depends on the
You might be catching your next prospect. I give a shit.
That is terrible.
That is horrible. Because if I say that shit, if you say that shit, buddy, if you say that shit, now we players.
Well,
we dressing for our next prospect. Like, yo, I am kinda, but you know,
nah, like
I always say, like I say, like.
Say, but that's
I always say I take women to places that I know there are other women at, just in case that shit don't work for me that night.
But what this?
Nah, I never do that.
Why?
I do that.
If you got,
hey, if this shit don't go well, I got like 40 other women I can.
But I like to take women places where it's gonna be isolated, where I can have one-on-one time. But this is the thing though. This is the thing though too about that. A lot of people aren't witty. To be on a date face to face with somebody having a conversation, this is not a text message. This is not a DM. This is not an inbox. You have time to come up with responses. You have time to make witty comebacks. You have time to throw in like little puns, little punchlines, little subliminal jokes. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You have to be witty on a date. That's why I like to be isolated because I know I'm witty. I come up with stuff on the fly. I know my responses and my sarcastic comebacks that, you know what I'm saying, that would not be too risque for the conversation, come just through conversation. But that's my personal preference. A lot of other people, you know, I ain't gonna say a lot, but some other people like to have a different scenery because they might have to choose the environment. Because they like I'm
going to blow the fuck out of her. I'm tired of this shit. Goodbye.
Assistance in that.
But no, we do over this shit.
Like I can be in a conversation in an empty room with somebody and we can have a healthy conversation because I'm witty enough to continue the conversation. Right. Some people are not conversationalists and they can't do that. So my recommendation for dates is to take a person somewhere that caters to your style of communication. So like me, I like more of the ISO conversation. So I'm gonna take you somewhere that's decent to where it's gonna be a little private little spot. But if that's not you, then go somewhere where there's an activity, where there's gonna be things to do that will distract from you not having shit to talk about. Like take your ass fucking go-kart riding or some old shit. So y'all be too busy riding go-karts. You can come up with some shit to talk about while you got them driving or something. Me, nah, I want to sit at a dinner for 2. I want the other table to be social distance apart. So I can just have you and me alone, and you can get these brains. So I can get them brains.
Oh God. No, look.
I always see where he's going. He always got the setup first. And
no, but real shit. Like, yeah, that is the dopest way. Like, so somebody can really find out if you got personality or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody.
A lot of people do not have personality.
Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers are bland as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are bland as fuck. And, like, they don't know they bland. Because everybody falls in love with the physical.
This is why if we were single at this age, I would be amazing. Because I'm fine.
I'm straight, bro. Like, I'll just be throwing this shit out here, devil's advocate type shit. But, like, I'm if you sit down and talk to me, like, yo, we can talk for hours. I don't mind talking for hours. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is dope to me. So, I mean, like, a lot of people don't know how to communicate at all. Yeah. It's just like, yo, straight through social media, straight through the fuck shit. So, I mean, like, that's what it is. And BJ just left us. He got some niggas probably got to steal some taco meat.
Let me ask you a question, Queen. So, does your say like you going on a date with a guy that you really do find attractive, right? Mm-hmm. Would you dress to let him know that I am attracted to you and shit is on the table? Not saying it's a guarantee because he can say shit the fuck
if
up.
I'm going on a date with someone that I'm very interested in, I find attractive, we've had great conversations, then yes, I'm going to put thought into my outfit. I want to make sure my titties looking like they sitting up there in my chin and everything. I want to make sure that, yeah.
Hey.
So what would that outfit
guys?
No.
What would the outfit look like to a guy where not saying you got to fuck him tonight, but it's on the table at some point in time. I mean, he could always fuck it up, but I mean, right now you let him know that it's on. What's that? I'm gonna let you know it's on the table without letting you know it's on the table outfit.
I bet it involved heels.
Heels and a dress, heels and a skirt. I might have me some cute skinny jeans and a cute top. But like I said, it's going to be heels and something flattering for me, period.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. That's all I was saying earlier.
Hey, that's what he was saying. He was saying that
my cousin was trying to kill me.
So y'all ain't never smashed on the first night when she was wearing some sneakers?
Air Max.
Bruh. There's always exceptions to the rule.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, I took these home one night. I'm just saying.
Of course, like a chick showed up in like some J's and still was looking cute, and then we may or may not have done some things.
This is all allegedly, or years ago.
This was a long time ago.
At least 15 years ago. At the least.
It was like last decade. I mean,
yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, it's like the first George Bush presidency.
All right, buddy. Yeah, look, we're gonna get the fuck off here. We don't want to kill motherfuckers. I'm gonna kill our topics for next week. So, buddy, what's your social media handles? I ain't gonna start with you. I'm gonna end with you, bro.
Why do you keep doing that to him?
We gonna get to BJ. Fuck that. That ain't gonna be a star.
You should just type them up on a piece of paper and just have them up.
No. My brother's gonna motherfucking be a star too. Go ahead, buddy. What's your social media handle?
Follow me, Buddy with a B on Instagram. It's all spelled out. Buddy with a B, IG. Do not follow me on no other social medias because I don't care about that.
Okay. Raynetta
Byers on Facebook. Mahogany_Ray on Instagram.
She don't know her Twitter.
What's your OnlyFans?
I don't have one, sir.
Okay.
Like Royal Petty.
Yeah, Instagram. Twitter is Royal Pettiness.
Hey, yeah, Royal. But BJ, what you got?
Sorry, just get to yours.
No, what you got, bro?
Yeah, what's your social media handle?
What's up, man? B, what's up?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at your mama's house.
Hey,
Or 212.
At your mama's house.
_
Pandemic proof Lou. I'm Pandemic proof Lou. Follow me on Instagram, King Lucious the Great, YouTube Lucious Williams, Facebook Lucious Williams. This is Lucious Williams Podcast episode 17. Fuck with me. Y'all niggas is awesome, boy. 3 topics and we still live, but